gonna do Wishbone today. And I'm taking that from the one and only, one of the greatest poets of the 20th century, a poet, a novelist, Langston Hughes. And the poem that came to mind for me right now for the Wishbone is Dreams. Let's go ahead and put that up. Dreams, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die like a broken winged bird, they cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Again, the one and only Langston Hughes. I hope that gave you the feels. It definitely gave it to me. I want you to always continue to dream. You know, that's what the Wishbone is about. It's about hoping, it's about praying, and it is about dreaming. Langston Hughes was one of the best poets of the Harlem Renaissance. He also challenged this country. Another one of my favorite poems, I too sing America. Yeah, we do, and we all want better. I want you to keep dreaming big, you know that. You gotta put some sweat equity behind those dreams. But you know, most importantly, what I want you to do right now, I want you to keep the faith and also keep the fight. Professor Robert Wolff, an American Marxist or Marxian economist. And this is what Professor Wolff had to say. He said, freedom, like beauty, and so on, lies in the eyes of the beholder. Freedom to do what? And Professor Wolff, please keep that up. Professor Wolff was having this conversation with Laura Flanders and Dr. Cornel West during an interview and a panel discussion. And they were talking about the impact of capitalism and white supremacy and the juxtaposition of how people always talk, Jessica, about how freeing capitalism is in comparison to socialism. And Professor Wolff hit the nail on the head that freedom, like beauty and so on, lies in the eyes of the beholder. Freedom to do what? In other words, if you are not free to have a high quality life, what does that freedom mean? If you are not free to make decisions about your own body, what does that freedom mean? If you are not free to live a good life, full of opportunities for you and your family, what exactly does that mean? If you have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, is that really freedom? Thank you, Professor Wolff, for reminding us freedom to do what, and that it means different things to different people. Frances Perkins, she was FDR's Secretary of Labor. Yeah, she was, and she really was the brainchild behind the New Deal. We don't talk about her a lot. We always talk about FDR, and as well we should, he was the president. But this was the woman right there making it happen in real time. She was touched by her experiences as a college student. She had a professor that made them go and watch some of the circumstances that working class people face. And upon seeing how women and children had to work and the working conditions that they had to endure and that there were no protections for them, this absolutely changed Frances Perkins and became the mission of her life, was to try to do all that she could to protect workers. So let's put up her quote, and the reason why I'm calling it the backbone: the people are what matter to government, and a government should aim to give all the people under its jurisdiction the best possible life. Man, if only that was true. What she was aspiring to is a great point. It's a great foundational point. We need her words to be true in real time. Are there any people in government right now who were touched in such a way through an experience of their lives that they actually see what they do in public service as a ministry? Because it is a ministry, whether you're elected or not. I call it the elected ministry. I just happen to believe that you ought to care about the people in a love kind of way, about the people that you represent. But there are also other public servants who are not elected, they are appointed. And the same premise follows. So big ups to Frances Perkins. She was the first woman to hold a cabinet position. She was the brainchild behind the New Deal. Let her words ring true.